anyway, speaking of clown shows, Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight this weekend. Thoughts on the fights, gentlemen?
I didn't watch. Who watched that trash? I didn't watch that trash.
I didn't pay for it. Yeah, I didn't pay for it. I saw some stuff on YouTube, but
but I listened to it and I heard about it. From what I understand, it was about what I thought it would be. You see, it was a clown show. I've heard people say it was bad for boxing and all of this other stuff. It's bad for the sports. I don't agree. I just don't think it was boxing, period. So how could it be bad for boxing? You know what I mean? And Floyd never said at any point that it was going to be an actual boxing match. It was always supposed to be an exhibition, you know? So I've heard all sorts of things. I really love boxing. I love the sport. It didn't affect me one way or the other, you know, but I think that, you know, it was interesting. You know, it was a nice pastime, gave somebody something to do on the weekend. So, you know, I guess it worked out.
I'll say this. As much as I respected Floyd's skill, never ever confused him with someone with class or to walk around with the dignity of what we thought a champion should be. You know, i.e. Ali, the Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns. I just never thought he carried it that way. I think his mantra has been about money. And no matter what it is, I'll get that at any cost. And so, like he said, I watched his post-fight interview. He said, like me or dislike me, just talk about me because I'm making money from it. So if that's his standard, that's it. That means he'll get in there with an orangutan if he have to. That's what it is. So
he said he can't eat legacy.
Right, I disagree with that. I think he probably has made more money in the ring than any other fighter living or passed away for that point. And to me, there's a certain way that you kind of protect the sport, protect the integrity of the sport, if there is such a thing. And to me, I don't think he guards against that. I don't think he cares to. And so therefore, you know, but what I can say about Floyd after the Pacquiao fight, there's not one more dollar that boxing is going to get from me. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. You know, that's it. I think I'm pretty much done with it. And if it's not on YouTube, I'm not gonna see it.
No, it's not on it on Fire Stick. I'm not gonna see it. Shout out to the Fire Stick guys.
I think Floyd Mayweather. Like I said, this is sad to me. I was a big boxing fan, like you, Derek. I mean, this is not something that I want to see. I think that Floyd Mayweather helped build boxing and help make it great, and now he's getting ready to tear it down for his own.
Here's my thought about it. I think Floyd has been great for boxing personally.
Yeah.
I think he's been great. I don't think he's not doing anything to boxing. It's the promoters that are destroyed, that are tearing down boxing.
He's a promoter.
He's a promoter, and he's playing the game now.
He's promoting his own fights. He's promoting this.
Right. He's a promoter. He's
for self-gain.
So listen, if Bob Arum could get in the ring and keep all the money, he would do what Floyd's doing. All right. So like you can't get mad at him for being a promoter. He's a promoter. Now, if you have a problem with promoters, which I do, I could go all in all about the issue with boxing and promoters. Then yeah, I can feel you, because that's the reason we can't get the fights that we really want as boxing fans. You know what I mean? We still can't get Errol Spence. If y'all don't know, if anybody's following boxing, if you can't get Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford for the same problem. You know what I mean? That's why Canelo's walking around. He's fighting bus drivers and all that. And the same thing with Terrence Crawford. It's the promoters that are killing him. He's playing the game. That's all he's doing. And he learned how to hack into it as a fighter, right? And he's the first one to walk away. Like he said, to walk away. He's got all his faculties and everything else, and he's winning and beating them at their own game.
The thing is, it's not about him. I don't have a problem with him being a promoter. I have a problem with his choices and what he's promoting.
Correct.
The bottom line is this: he is putting on a circus. This is a circus. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
The thing. So then, basically, the thing is, it's like what Kelvin just said. So then, basically, the next fight can be a kangaroo, and that's okay because he promoted it.
No.
You know, he can fight a kangaroo.
I'm glad you said that. Remember when Muhammad Ali? We love him. He fought a wrestler.
Right.
What did that do to his legacy?
No. The thing is,
and it was the worst thing. The wrestler ended up on his back.
Floyd keeps doing this. Floyd keeps doing this. This is not Floyd's first time doing this.
He doesn't Saudi Arabian.
but at least he gave you an actual fight. If you're gonna talk about that, you got to look at what Muhammad Ali did back then. All right, and I love Muhammad Ali. We all know that. We should know that. I'm telling you. But what that was some for how many rounds the wrestler would not stand up, and he's sitting there kicking at this guy, and Muhammad Ali at one point is standing on the ropes. That did not damage boxing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. I'm not even talking about just as far as damaging. What I'm saying is this. You're supposed to be a decorated champion. You're undefeated champion. And so to come up with this minstrel show where you know this man can't beat you, he's a YouTuber, you're getting there. What I'm saying is if you're a YouTuber, you should not have the right to fight the champion. I shouldn't be like, oh, I want to fight. I want to play against Michael Jordan.
It was an exhibition.
Exhibition.
They literally could not have a winner. There was literally could not be a winner.
Derek, here's my problem with your statement that Muhammad Ali, when he fought it was on free. He made people pay. How much was that fight? $75, $50?
No, I think it was it $50? It was more than $50.
$50-something.
And I promise you, if they had pay-per-view for Muhammad Ali, it would have been pay-per-view. I promise you.
They didn't have pay-per-view. They didn't have pay-per-view back then. They didn't have pay-per-view back then.
No, they didn't, and they wouldn't. But if they had, it would have been on there.
But the thing is, Derek, you're a boxing fan. You say you didn't watch it. Why not?
Yeah,
because it wasn't boxing. It was an exhibition. I know that.
So if that's the case, he's a boxer. Yeah. So
but I don't consider that. But I don't consider he's a boxer. He's an ex-boxer. He's not a boxer. He's a promoter. All right, that's what y'all.
Now here's the thing.
No. If he had somebody to fight if he had somebody to fight that was worthy of getting to draw that thing that was in boxing right now, Floyd will come out of boxing for that check.
Yeah, he will. He'll do anything for that. His number is $100 million. Anything $100 million, he's coming out.
Yeah, there's no one in his weight class that can make him come out. That's worth getting it.
No, he's 44 years old. He's not coming out for anybody in his weight class that's a real boxer. No, he's retired. But for that, a YouTuber, like he said, he's legalized bank robbery. He does not. He's a promoter. People promote WWE, and they, you know what I mean. All that. That's what it was.
But that's fake.
Yeah,
we know that's fake. It's scripted,
and that was not. And they're telling you that was not a boxing match. So it's just the same way that WWE was not wrestling. Was not professional wrestling. That was not professional boxing.
Here's my thing then with Derek. If Floyd gets knocked out, everybody's judging him on as like it's a fight.
That's what you're going to remember him by.
Yeah. Well, that's what everybody came out for. That's what everybody
came out for. If the YouTuber knocks him out, guess what?
His
whole legacy got erased. It's a new.
So be it.
It's erased.
I don't have a problem with his legacy.
The other thing.
Put it on his. Put it on. If he's cool with it, I'm cool with it.
The other thing is you're not going to see you don't see it now, but you're going to see it in the future. How this is actually going to affect boxing, real boxing, because the bottom line is
it should.
Promoter. It's going to affect it in a bad way, Derek.
No, it's going to affect it in a good way. Let me tell you why.
No, it's not.
Make the promoters
let me finish my thought. Let me finish my thought.
Let him cut him off. Stop cutting him off.
The bottom line is this: it's going to hurt boxing. The reason it's going to hurt boxing, guys that train every day, they pursue this as a career. When they can't reach those numbers that Floyd Mayweather can, guess what? People are going to start paying those fighters less. It's not going to make boxing better. It's going to make it worse.
Listen,
they're going to be getting ripped off.
Logan, like Roddy said earlier, Logan, what's his name? Logan, whatever the hell his name is. Logan Paul already has 1 million people. A regular boxing dude will never get that paper because he doesn't have that draw. That's
why can't he do it? Why can't he do it?
Because if he fights with Joe Snow from Rockaway Boulevard right now, that's fucking knocking everybody out. But he doesn't have that fucking it factor. That white boy has an it factor. Let me finish.
D, the thing is, like you say, the white boy can put butts in seats.
Exactly.
And you just described why we love Larry Bird and every other NBA white, why we got the great white high.
Let's stay on the topic.
No, that's apples and oranges. Larry Bird has a fucking talent that was way up here.
He was. No, Larry Bird was dope. But
Logan Paul has no boxing talent.
Right. I'm not taking nothing from Larry Bird, but he was also white. And it was just that little extra thing that just kind of gave it that little extra sizzle. I'm not taking nothing.
That's apples to oranges when you talk about a person that has a real skill set that have practices since he was probably 10 years old. Logan Paul was a YouTuber, has a good shape, white girls love him, and they put him in the ring.
Yeah,
that is apples to oranges.
And we're realizing we're forgetting something. How many fights has Logan Paul won?
None. He was 0-1 coming in.
That's the thing. That's the point.
And guess what? He's 0-1 leaving too because he didn't take a loss.
This is the thing. What I'm saying is this: At the end of the day, what happens is boxing is becoming a celebrity, death match. That's what it's becoming because right now you got a basketball player. He about to step into the ring and all the stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, Derek, in a sport that is losing to UFC and mixed martial arts, they don't want to be gimmicky, and this is gimmicky.
You got Chad Ochocinco had a fight. Chad Ochocinco had a fight.
Oh man,
they got a check.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. It's about the check.
They are going to kill themselves. It's going to kill
WWE.
Because people, like a lot of people,
WWE, Derek.
This hurt because if you look, so Derek, you're not on social media, right? A lot. People are talking about this was such a ripoff. People are screaming like they're not going to watch this shit no more. He is fucking up the image of boxing. People
don't care. He's not one of these people that cares about the sport he's leaving behind.
No, he doesn't care.
You know what I'm saying? We had Zab Judah on. You see, he cares about it. He feels as one of the trustees of the sport, like, I want to make sure the next generation has something. Floyd is like, I just have to get paid, and I think that's the issue. So, Derek, to your point, people will pay for it. They want to see it or whatever. I'm saying boxing is dying, in my estimation.
This is not going away because what's going to happen right now is Floyd. Well, all you're going to get is you're going to wind up with YouTubers fighting other YouTubers, right? And they still going to be outselling boxing. Floyd's going to be long gone, but Floyd is not going to be in it at all. Right, but that's what you're going to have because they have a little it factor, and people want to see stars. What you have to have is people don't the casual boxing fan just wants to see a fight. He wants to see rock 'em, sock 'em. They want to see a story. They want to hear a story. The story in this case was the retired fighter fighting the young big guy who was out of his shape, and everybody wants to see, who's out of his weight class. He's young, he's big, he's handsome, he's white, he's famous. And the whole 9 yards, people want to see what Floyd is going to have. And as always, people want to see if Floyd's going to get knocked out, if he can win. You know what I mean? Like you said, that's the storyline. You know what I mean? But no matter what you do, even when they do in pro boxing, when they sell it to you, they still try to sell you on a storyline, right? So that's the whole point. You're going to have a story regardless, man.
Guys, we got to move on to the next topic, man. I don't think we're going to agree on this one. I think boxing will go to trash and it will be over with if they keep doing this bullshit.